Hello students, welcome to my channel. Now if you're new here, I'm Dr. Sridevi Pitashnath and I have released a lot of educational videos. It's not only for the students but also for the mentors, the teachers, and also I have a Commerce Academy under channel in which I'm teaching accounts also. So if in case you want to explore more about it, you need to subscribe my channel. And today I've taken the topic which is very essential for every student who wish to make a research. So the topic is how to make a research proposal, a step-by-step guide for the beginners. Now this video is going to help you to unlock one of the most important skills in academic research. Whether you are in college or just starting out in your academic journey, writing a research proposal can seem like a big challenge. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of how to create a research proposal that's structured, that's compelling, and that's guaranteed to make a great impression. And guess what? Once you understand the key steps, making a research proposal will feel like a breeze. So ready to get started? Let's dive in. So what exactly is a research proposal? Before we get into details, let's quickly clarify what a research proposal is. Now children, just try to understand a research proposal is actually it's a document, that outlines your planned research project. It actually explains what you're going to study and why it's important and how you will carry out your research. In simple terms, it's like a blueprint for your research journey. Now think of it as a pitch for your idea. You're showing your audience like professors or maybe funding agencies or research committees that you have a clear plan to answer an important question. So we would like to talk about the key elements of a research proposal. Now when we talk about it, these are the key parts, key elements which will make up a solid research proposal. Don't be overwhelmed by all the sections. We'll go through them step by step. Step number one is the title. Now, your title is the first thing people will see. So make it clear and to the point. It should reflect the core idea of your research in just a few words. Example, instead of studying businesses, try something more specific like the impact of digital marketing on small business growth in urban areas. A good little a good title actually, it grabs attention and tells the reader exactly what your study is about. Step number two is introduction and background. Now, in the introduction, you'll need to briefly explain the research problem you're addressing. Why does this research matter? What gap in knowledge are you filling? So this is your chance to show why your research is so important. Try to keep it simple and direct. Now an example, like if you're researching digital marketing, explain how small businesses often struggle with marketing and why understanding its impact is crucial for their growth. Step number three is the research questions, that is research objectives. This is where you clearly have to outline what you aim to achieve with your research. Are you answering a specific question or trying to find out more about a topic? Now an example will give you a clarification on this, like the research question is or the objective is to assess how digital marketing influences consumer behavior in small businesses. Now the research question is, how does digital marketing impact consumer purchase decisions for small businesses? Now try to be specific and realistic with your objectives. This will give your proposal a clear direction. Step number four, literature review. Now, the literature review is where you briefly summarize what other researchers have already said about your topic. You need to show that you understand the existing research and also point out the gaps that your research will fill. Don't worry, this doesn't seem you have to read everything under the sun. Just highlight a few key studies that are closely related to your work. Now, an example, I must say, you might say previous studies have shown that digital marketing boosts sales in large corporations, but little research exists on its effects on small businesses. I think this will give you a better idea now. Step number 5 is research methodology. Now, this section is where you explain how you plan to conduct your research. Will you use surveys? Will you use interviews or experiments or observation? Try to be clear and detailed so your audience will understand how you will collect and analyze the data. This shows that you have a plan and that you're prepared to carry out your study. Now, the example I can give you is like you might explain that you will survey 100 small business owners in your city to understand their use of social media marketing and its effect on their sales. And now comes step number 6, that is timeline. Here, you'll provide an estimated timeline for your research. Break it down into phases like data collection, data analysis, and writing the final report. The goal is to show that you can complete the project within a reasonable amount of time. Now, for example, phase 1, month 1, literature, review, and research design. Maybe you can keep week wise also. So phase 2 can be month 2 and 3, second and third month, data collection through surveys. Phase number 3 can be month 4, data analysis and writing the report. So when you keep this timeline in mind, I would like you to note that you should try to be very realistic. Don't promise the impossible. Just make a note of that. Now, step 7, okay, it is all about expected outcomes or your contribution. Actually, this is where you explain what you hope to find out or contribute to the field. What impact will your research have on the existing knowledge? Example, you might say that this research will contribute to the understanding of digital marketing's effectiveness in the small business sector, providing actionable insights for entrepreneurs. So anything of this sort will give you a better understanding of this step, that is on expected outcomes or contribution. Now, this is yet very important step, that is step number 8. It's all about references. Actually, you have to make sure to include all the references and sources you have mentioned throughout your proposal. This shows that you have done your homework and you are building on an established research. I would like to give you some tips to make your research proposal stand out. Number 1 is be clear and concise. Try to avoid jargon and complicated language. Try to make it simple for anyone to understand your research. Number 2 is show enthusiasm. Let your passion for the subject shine through. If you're excited about your research, others will be too. Number 3 is focus on the impact. Make it clear why your research matters. How will it benefit others or contribute to knowledge? Next is be realistic. Ensure your methodology is feasible and your timeline is practical. Last but not the least, proofreading and editing. A well-written, error-free proposal makes a great first impression. And that's it, folks. You know now the actual key steps to creating a research proposal. I think that is very clear, convincing and compelling. Remember, it's all about presenting your research idea in the best light possible and showing that you have a solid plan for how to execute it. If you're feeling nervous about the proposal process, don't worry. Every researcher has been where you are. Just take it one step at a time, stay organized, and most importantly, believe in your idea. So go ahead, start drafting your research proposal and turn your ideas into reality. And if you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe for more research tips and educational content. If you have any questions or need help with your proposal, leave a comment below. I'm here to help. Good luck with your research and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.